As you've probably noticed by now, we've started a new Let's Play, which is, spoiler alert, The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, but I'm just gonna call it The Wind Waker for short. That's how I've always referred to it, or just Wind Waker. Because honestly, you know, the green tunic, it's a dead giveaway that it's Zelda, that's a given. Anyway, this is one of my all-time favorite games, and a contender for possibly my favorite. So let's get a new file started, without any delay. As per tradition, I'm going to name our hero Jack in all capitals in honor of the hero of the Jak and Daxter series. Well, besides Daxter, of course. This is but one of the legends of which the people speak. Long ago, there existed a kingdom where a golden power lay hidden. It was a prosperous land, blessed with green forests, tall mountains, and peace. But one day, a man of great evil found the golden power and took it for himself. With its strength at his command, he spread darkness across the kingdom. But then, when all hope had died, and the hour of doom seemed at hand, a young boy, clothed in green, appeared as if from nowhere. Wielding the blade of evil's bane, he sealed the Dark One away and gave the land light. This boy, who traveled through time to save the land, was known as the Hero of Time. The boy's tale was passed down through generations until it became legend. But then, a day came when a fell wind began to blow across the kingdom. The great evil that all thought had been forever sealed away by the hero once again crept forth from the depths of the earth, eager to resume its dark designs. The people believed that the Hero of Time would again come to save them. But the hero did not appear. Faced by an onslaught of evil, the people could do nothing but appeal to the gods. In their last hour, as doom drew nigh, they left their future in the hands of fate. What became of that kingdom? None remain who know. The memory of the kingdom vanished, but its legend survived on the wind's breath. On a certain island, it became customary to garb boys in green when they came of age. Clothed in the green of fields, they aspired to find heroic blades and cast down evil. The elders wished only for the youths to know courage like the hero of legend. So that legend they're referring to in the prologue is actually the story of one of the series' older installments. And I actually just recently finished the Master Quest version of it, and a remake of it is due to come out on 3DS sometime this summer. So you can probably guess which title I'm referring to by this point. Big Brother! So as you probably have guessed, this is our protagonist's little sister. And this is where the story begins, Outset Island. I guess usually I'll bother to read the text if it's important to the story. Otherwise, I don't see the reason to. I don't think I'm going to talk to anyone really out of the way. It's the kind of thing that you don't normally think about unless you're doing commentary. Like, what text am I going to read? What am I not going to read? Don't want to waste too much time reading pointless stuff. So for the most part, I'm just going to read the text that scrolls more slowly than other ones, and you can't just skip by hammering A. That means it's somewhat important. I knew you'd be here. Like that kind of text. Not gonna laugh. This is my favorite spot to gaze out at the sea. When I play with the gulls, I call it Errol's Lookout. So, do you remember what day it is today? Opposite day? You're still half asleep, aren't you? Did you forget? Big brother, it's your birthday! That's why Grandma has been waiting for you to come back to the house. She's been waiting for a while now. It's a good thing I came to find you. You should probably go home and see what Grandma wants, don't you think? Yeah, because if we don't appease our Grandma, you know that she's gonna turn into the Hulk and literally destroy this island and tear it apart. So anyway, as you can see, we don't even start off with our special green tunic that the series is known for. But that's not the most important thing. The most important thing, as you're soon gonna learn, and this is definitely not sarcasm, is money. Money comes first in this game. That's without a doubt, because you'll want it later on. You'll want a lot of it later on. So in fact, the very first thing we're going to get is a green rupee. Basically, that's worth, well, 1 rupee. And this red rupee is worth 20, by comparison. And no, I'm not sure why this guy had a special room inside his house that he probably couldn't even reach, with a treasure chest with a 20 rupee inside it. That really doesn't make any sense at all. It might have just been inside the house before he bought it. Someone could have left it there. Okay, anyway, we have stray pigs on this island. There's the first one behind this guy's house. The key to catching them is to press R so you crouch and then crawl. Crawl next to them, then stand up and press A to grab them. And the idea is to gather these stray pigs, and this is completely optional, but we're going to do it, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and say this. We're going to do just about every optional thing in the game, and I say just about because we're not going to do everything, but we're going to do a lot of side quests. This game is known for having a ton of side quests, a lot like Majora's Mask, another one of the games in the Zelda series. So for the pig side quest, you throw them into this pen, and then this lady's like, "Ah, thanks for giving me these pigs, have some money!" So pretty much you get 20 rupees for every pig you bring her. So that's the first one, and now we need to collect a couple more pigs. Fortunately, there's one right here. And I always thought that this one especially, just look at his face, he sort of looks like Captain Olimar. Oh, hi, Olimar. I knew I'd be seeing you again. I just didn't know how soon. And now we're going to be feeding you alive to this, rotund lady. There we go. Now another 20 rupees, please. It's not normally this easy to get so much money so quickly at the beginning of the game. Actually, one thing you do want to be careful is, in the beginning of the game when you don't have a very big wallet is which rupees you're picking up, because you can only hold 200. So if you're not careful, you might actually end up gathering too much money early on, and then you won't be able to basically collect the rupees that you come across. So I'm going to try and avoid that. Oh, also, I should mention, you see that crazy old guy waving that staff around? Don't run in front of his house when you're carrying a pig, or he'll scream at you and make you drop it. So just kind of stay away from him when you're gathering the pigs. And that's all for the first episode. We will continue with our important hero exploits of getting more money next episode on Let's Play Wind Waker. See you then.